Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into the Untamed. We're diving into episode 48. We are so close to the end. And by the time you see this, whether it's on YouTube or Patreon, I will have finished the entire series, all 50 episodes. We are barreling through them because I just need to get to the end of this. And I'm really excited, really sad, but there's a lot of great other Untamed themed things on the horizon for me and the channel. So I'm excited to dive into those too. But yeah, when we left off in episode 47, Meng Yao had our group kind of held hostage whilst he was digging up some sort of artifact or something in this temple, and they were just starting to unearth it, and he was getting this crazy I was gonna say he's getting this crazy look on his face, but he always has this crazy look on his face. That's just his face. But he seemed very excited at the prospect of whatever this is. So I don't know what it's supposed to be. There's still a couple things floating in the air, like who was out here trying to expose Meng Yao by, sending the letter to his wife and sending these two ladies a couple episodes back to reveal all this information. But, still got to figure out who they are. Are they friend or foe? And, a couple other things. So we're going to dive in and just see where 48 takes us. Okay, yes. Can I see Xian letting him off the hook? This, like, fine, let bygones be bygones. He gave up the yin iron. He seems repentant. He seems sorry. He is down and out. He says he's going to leave and never come back in this lifetime. I could see Xian letting him potentially go. But at the same instance, Xian is very much a man of honor, and I feel like there's part of him that not necessarily wants to exact revenge, but like punishment, retribution. Like, you did all this shit and you should pay the price for all the shit that you did, and the price is me lopping your head off. Obviously Xian does not want to do that. You can see him shaking, struggling, holding that sword. He does not want to unsheath it again and chop his head off. I would like that to happen. I would thoroughly like that to happen. Like, that could not happen fast enough. Him and other little boy over there with his wrist that got slashed. Like, yeah, chop both their heads off. That's fine. I'm done with them. But yes, I was happy to see, because I know in the last episode I was getting a little impatient. Like, can y'all do something? Like, there's a lot of y'all just sitting around getting beat up, getting yelled at, being disrespected, blah blah blah. I'm like, can y'all do something? But I know some of you guys were in the comments like, don't worry, they're just kind of just playing this. They're waiting until they hear what information they need to get, so they're kind of doing reconnaissance. Yes, to a certain degree, they had their spiritual power, their arteries closed, so they didn't have as much at their disposal, but they still had enough to fight if they needed to, and they were just choosing not to fight yet until they found out what they needed to find out. So, again, there's still someone else at play. So someone else out there who we don't know. Or maybe we do know, but identity has not been revealed fully yet. But there's someone out there at play who, over the last 5-6 episodes, has been making it their mission to try and expose Meng Yao and air all his dirty laundry. And obviously they took whatever Meng Yao came here to dig up and replaced it with Scarlet Peakmaster's body, and also some sort of poisonous fog gas that disintegrates the flesh from your bones within seconds. So there's still someone else out here playing some sort of game, which the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I don't know about all that. Like, yes, we might both be out here trying to catch Meng Yao, but I still don't trust. I don't trust Meng Yao, but I don't trust whoever this random strange force out there is either. There's too much unknown, and especially the reasons why. They just feel a little like when Wuxian was saying, did you ever think that this whole time you were a mantis while there was a Oriole out there just, waiting to swoop down and just feast on you? And it feels like there is, again, some sort of large puppet master out there playing this big old game of chess with all these pieces. And Meng Yao is like one of those final pieces. But what is their end game? Are they trying to get this Yin iron, this Yin tiger seal built as well? Don't know. So we got a couple episodes left to try and figure all that stuff out. We had a nice sort of emotional repairing happening with Chang and Wuxian, which is always nice to see. It took us a little while to get there. 48 episodes, but also just in the span of that conversation took us a little while because Chang was being Chang and, a little difficult, and, he was being himself. That's how he is sometimes. But we eventually got where we needed to get, to where Chang he kept feeling like he needed to apologize, even though he felt the need that he should hate Wuxian for everything, this, that, the other. There was just something in him that felt the need to apologize. And Wuxian apologized, and they seem to have cleared things up and moved on, which is always nice to see. It doesn't erase the things that happened in the past. And as you can see, those wounds are still kind of fresh, especially for Chang, who is just now finding out all this information and how he played a much bigger part in everything that went down with Wuxian and his family in the past than he had thought, because Wuxian ended up giving him his golden core, and how things kind of spiraled out of control as a result of that. So yeah, he's still a little sensitive with some of these fresh wounds, and Meng Yao knows how to just kind of take the salt and rub it into those wounds. He's very good with his words. He's very good at playing head games. That's how he's gotten this far, doing all of this. He's very good with words, very good at weaseling out of situations and playing head games. He's very good at it. But Wuxian is also good at playing head games. So he's like, you know what? You want to be out here playing head games? Look, I can play with the big boys. Let's go. So I like how he just kind of flipped that script. He's like, wow, who would have thought that, just one mention of being the son of a prostitute was enough to warrant that much of a response? I guess that is, Jin Clan leader's only, weakness, blah, blah, blah. And he's just exploiting that. And then he starts whistling, and it's like just basically revealing, I don't need no damn flute. I don't need no damn sword. I am the motherfucking Ying patriarch. I can control this. I could control it this whole time. I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting back and just watching with my popcorn, letting you feed me whatever information I need to feed. You need to feed me. I'm like, okay, you've told me everything you need to tell me. All right. I can't whistle. Whistles out this beautiful siren song and lowers the smoke and all this. And I'm like, okay, come on. And then Xian reveals, okay, he's gained enough of his spiritual energy back to unsheath his sword. So did Zhan, when he came and just kind of slashed that guy at the wrist, which I'm like, yes, cut off the whole hand. That's fine. Just get him out of here. We also had the discovery that he was the one who inflicted that other Jin clan asshole who always got on my damn nerves, with the 1,000 holes, 1,000 knives, needles, whatever the curse was. And again, just all part of plans that they've been laying for a very long time, basically to get this Yin iron created for what means, what ends, who knows. But it's been a very long waiting game. They've been playing for a very long time trying to get this built and created. And it's just like, damn, y'all really did a lot. We've been through a lot. This has been a very long action-filled journey. We've been through a lot. Like, sometimes I just sit back and think on certain characters who feel like 10 years ago in my mind of watching this series, and it's like, man, we went through a lot. When I think back to, like, y'all remember when the Wen clan, like when Rohan and his family were the big bad, when they were the bad guys in this series, and we had the one crazy ass Wen son who was fine as hell but crazy as hell. And his damn girlfriend who got on my damn nerves, and I couldn't wait until she got what was coming to her. And like there were so many characters and storylines that we've gone through, and it's like, damn, we went through a lot. Y'all did a shit ton just for the sake of recreating this yin iron or whatever. Like, damn, y'all really played the long waiting game, didn't you? I ain't got the patience for it. I couldn't do it, but more power to you, babies. So yeah, Meng Yao was, Lord, poor Jingling. He is probably out here just like going through it right now. You got this uncle over here who's out here having this emotional breakdown with his other uncle over here. And then meanwhile, his evil uncle over here is out here confessing all these sins and whatnot. And I'm like, and then we found out that this guy who's working with this evil uncle is the person who put the curse on whatever family member that guy was to him, I suppose, and ended up inadvertently getting his daddy killed. And just like, Lord, Jing Ling's mind must just be racing right now. The fact that he is still conscious and not just like passing out from just the stress, the strain of it all. More power to him. But yeah, we're gonna dive into the next episode and see what happens with Meng Yao, what other reveals we get, and just see what happens with the things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. Anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.
Stranded here, stranded here, stranded. Stranded here, stranded here, stranded. There was a time we had it all. The darkness took over, and we started to fall. Hey, the feelings I had for you, they never left. And now I'm standing here stranded, lost with no vision of how we used to be. Standing here, stranded. Standing here, stranded. Ooh, yeah. I was drowning, suffocating. When you pulled me out for air, I was running through the fire in the mountains that I see. Can't breathe without you. It's hard to see without you. Can't breathe without you. I can't live. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. It's hard to see without you. I can't breathe without you. Oh yeah, I can't live. No, I can't live. No, I can't live without you. Now we're together.